Hey guys, welcome back to rhrjen. Woo, you're in for a good one today. You guys, the most unbelievable thing just happened. That's right. Meghan out narcissismed, is that a word? Herself. Didn't think that was possible? Oh, buckle up. She's done it. You guys, she just did the ultimate look at me move. She posted the most unbelievable video that we will be watching and breaking down here and talking through. And it's shocking even for Meghan. I'm not overselling this thing. If anything, I'm underselling this thing because it's that ridiculous. We have so much to talk about with this thing. The self-promotion of it all. I count the me's, the my's, and the I's in the thing. And the video is only a minute and 20 seconds, something like that. And it will blow your mind. So you have joined me for a really good one today. I'm excited to jump right into this. I'm Jen. Thanks so much for being here. I want to give a shout out to Squeegee. Squeegee, I give you my Mint Award for elevating this video. Thank you for all your help behind the scenes, all the research, everything. You're amazing. I want to give a shout out to Revealing the Narc. Revealing the Narc, I go into later in the video. She really had some interesting thoughts that I hadn't even thought about on all this. So she's wonderful. Definitely make sure you're following her on social media and her YouTube channel. And I want to give a shout out to the Sidley twins. You know, I love my twins, my triplets. Nancy is the first one that brought this video to my attention. Nancy shared it on Twitter and I jumped on it and had to make a video. And I've been texting them like, oh my God, can you believe this? Anyway, I can't wait to get into all this. Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, I'm Jen. Now let's jump right in and watch this train wreck. Unbelievable. Okay, so this was pulled from Meghan Markle's Instagram. Yep, I'm rolling my eyes too. But again, I give a shout out to Nancy Sidley of the Sidley twins, Twin Talk, who first brought it to my attention and posted it. So I'm sharing hers. And so let's take a look. I'll let the video play and then we will discuss. Here we go. I'm so sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry you have to watch this. Get ready.
I was just told that something arrived that I have been waiting for. Oh my God. About 2 or 3 weeks ago, when my husband and I were in Altadena, we went to a community where all the homes were left in ashes. This mom had found a couple things, and as I was talking to her, I turned and looked and I saw this young woman and I said, oh my gosh, how old are you? She's 15. She lives there. And her mom shared something with me and said that when they came back to see their house for the first time, which was as we were meeting them, that all that she'd been looking for in her home was the t-shirt from the Billie Eilish concert that she had just gone to that she left in the washing machine or the dryer. And of course, they now see their home and the washing machine and the dryer are ash. They're not there anymore. And so I said, well, I don't know Billie Eilish, but I'm going to figure out how to get you this shirt. So I thought of everybody that I knew and I made a voice note and I was like, please can someone get this voice note to Billie Eilish? Here's what I'm asking. You guys, I don't even know what all of this stuff means, but it's signed for her. Is that a thing? The lunchbox thing? I don't know. This is when I feel really old. Huge thank you, Billie Eilish. This is going to mean so much to her. And honestly, to Adam Levine and Bahati, you guys helped get this over the line. To everyone who's showing up for people in big and small ways to get through what's happened in California. Just thank you so much. I'm going to go and email her mom now. Just wanted to share that with you guys.
Nope. I feel like I'm malfunctioning because of all this. So here's what I would like to do. I'm sorry to make you watch this again, but I'm going to play it and I'm going to pause it a lot to react to it. But I know some of you like to watch it and digest it first. You've seen it. I have so much to say about this video. This is a new level of narcissism like I've never seen before. Get ready. Here we go. First of all, what is happening here? What are we doing? Holy Bethany Frankel. Does anybody, I probably lost most of you, but if you know, you know. I used to cover Real Housewives. This is something that Bethany Frankel does. She does these where she grabs the camera and goes, oh my God, did you guys see this drugstore dupe of this product? It's just very reminiscent of that. So that's the first thing that I noticed. How many times did she say I in this damn video? I should probably count that. I'll go back and count that and try to put that in here somewhere. But oh my goodness gracious. Have you ever seen anything? You know what? As we watch this, I'll try to make an eye ticker. Bear with. All right. As we watch this, I'm going to try to make an eye and a me ticker. And we're going to see how many times she says this as I break this down. Here we go.
I was just told that something arrived.
Oh, okay. I was just told something arrived. So again, the whole focus on Meghan. The camera's literally at Meghan. I was told that something arrived.
Been waiting for.
That I've been waiting for. So it's, again, the focus is all about Meghan. The smile. The oh my gosh. The oh my gosh.
About 2 or 3 weeks ago, when my husband and I were in Altadena, we went to...
I mean, this is already the most narcissistic thing I've ever seen. Sorry, I'm marking these down as we go. We. So we're at 3 eyes, 1 my, 1 we. And how many seconds into this thing are we? 18 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Let's keep going. I see. Look at the look at my jewelry. Look at my house. Is this her house? I don't know. I don't care.
A community where all the homes were left in ashes.
Okay. So do you see what she's doing here? It's a community where the homes were left in ashes. My husband and I were there. Okay. Grifting, making it about herself, reminding us all what they were doing. Yeah, I think this is absolutely disgusting. And trying to make it, again, about herself.
This mom had found a couple things. And as I was talking to her, I turned and looked.
So Meghan's talking to a mom. Okay. Okay. All right. Is this another way of playing Look at Me? Look, I'm also a mom without showing my kids? Because she does that a lot. And I find it very weird. Oh, and there's another eye. Oh, no, 1, 2, 2 eyes. Yeah, okay. So we're at 5 eyes in 27 seconds. 5 eyes, 1 my, 1 we. Okay, sure. Why not?
And I saw this young woman and I said, oh my gosh, how old are you? She's 15. She lives there.
And I said, oh my gosh, how old are you? Okay, so that's 6 eyes. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
And her mom shared something with me.
With me. Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay. Again, 35 seconds, 6 eyes, 1 me, 1 my, 1 we. Okay, sure.
And said that when they came back to see their house for the first time, which was as we were meeting them.
We, okay. Mm-hmm. So again, the telling a story of people who you have to decide if you believe they exist or not. I have my own opinions. We'll get into that. These people that may or may not exist, Meghan is telling a story of meeting them. And think about how much of the story has been about Meghan and not about the people she's meeting.
That all that she'd been looking for in her home was the t-shirt from the Billie Eilish concert that she...
Okay. I have such a problem with this story. This is a story about a 15-year-old girl. Meghan is sharing it, again, taking it on as her own. I don't believe this kid exists, but let's say she does. Aren't you opening her up to trolling? Why are we doing this publicly? Why are we shouting this out publicly what this young girl told you? If you're actually there to do good, wouldn't you just be doing the good? Wouldn't you do it in private? Do you think that Catherine or William air out every single thing that somebody tells them? No, they don't. When they're at these, in these situations or at these disaster events, they're not making it about themselves like this one is.
She had just gone to, that she left in the washing machine or the dryer. And of course, they now see their home and the washing machine and the dryer are ash. They're not there anymore.
Isn't the washing, I'm just thinking, there was a tie-in with Meghan in a washing machine. Is that what it was, or was it dryers? With that school, remember? It was in Harlem, I think. The school. She promised something like that. Anyway, there's always a tie-in with Meghan and washing/dryers. Weird.
And so I said, well, I don't know Billie Eilish, but I'm going to...
I don't know Billie Eilish, but I'm going to figure it out. How to get you the shirt. Okay, so again, Meghan's making her... This is the equivalent. Could she not stand that Harry had the donut story? Is this her donut story? That's kind of what I feel like.
Figure out how to get you this shirt. So I thought of everybody.
So I thought of everybody I know, and I made... Okay, so that's 3 more eyes. 1, 2, 3. So if anybody's keeping track, we're at 1 minute and 2 seconds. We have 10, 11 eyes. Let's see here. Yep. 11 eyes, 1 me, 1 my, 2 we's. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all about herself in a minute and 2. That's actually impressive. Good Lord.
That I knew, and I made a voice note, and I was like, please, can someone get this voice
And I was like, please, someone can get this voice note to Billie Eilish.
note to Billie Eilish. Here's what I'm asking.
What I'm asking. Okay. Yep.
You guys, I don't even know.
I don't even know what all this stuff means. Okay. Again, making it all about herself. Even if this did happen, I might be wrong. I haven't really investigated, but I doubt that Billie Eilish is out there screaming this out. Guys, guess what I did? I just mailed a bunch of my merch to a victim of these wildfires. No, she's probably just doing it. Pick any artist that you like. They probably just do these things. This is crazy. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I'm stunned, but I'm stunned over the narcissism going on here.
What all of this stuff means, but it's signed.
So again, tone deaf is all hell. This girl lost everything. So Meghan's making it about herself and getting excited to give her these things. And Meghan's doing that thing that Meghan does, I've pointed out before, where she likes to put her name next to somebody else, somebody that's famous. So she's done it many times with Ellen. I've pointed that out. She likes to have her name right next to somebody famous. Billie Eilish is a famous artist, whatever, musician. So she's going to, and she's younger. So she's going to try to tie her name to Billie Eilish. That's what I think is going on here. Oops. Here we go.
Is that a thing? The lunchbox thing? I don't know. This is when I feel really old.
I don't know. This is when I feel really old. Okay. So again, how many seconds are we into this thing? Yeah, we're in 1 minute, 19 seconds and 5, 10, 15 eyes. 16 eyes. 1 me, 1 my, 2 we's. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 times about herself in 1 minute and 19. That's actually really impressive. See if you can talk about yourself 20 times in 1 minute and 19 seconds while trying to tell a story. See how that goes. Probably can't do it because this is crazy.
Huge thank you, Billie Eilish. This is going to mean so much to her. And
so again, this is the same. I put this in the category of what she did with the dog with Ellen. I don't know if you remember this, but there was a huge thank you to Ellen. Because of you, I adopted the dog. And again, it was reported, I believe it was in Say It With Me, Revenge, that Ellen seemed a little like, oh, okay. What is Ellen supposed to do? Say, I don't know what you're talking about. I think you made this up. No, she's going to go along with it because it makes Ellen look good. So again, what's Billie Eilish going to do? Come out and say, what are you talking about? Or she just, you know what I mean? Like, is it just going to go along? And hey, maybe Billie Eilish was involved. I'm not even questioning that. I question if Meghan actually talked to these people. I feel like this is, again, the donut story, just Meghan version. If you don't know what I'm talking about, by the way, it was that whole Harry was, again, doing this disaster tourism thing. And was it grifting, grief vulture? I forget all the names we call it, but anyway, they were fabulous. And there was a story about an old man who just wanted a donut when Harry was handing out sandwiches. So Harry went on a crusade and got this guy a donut. I don't believe it, but whatever. I believe this is Meghan's version of the donut story.
Honestly, to Adam Levine and Bahati.
So more name drops. Okay, interesting.
You guys helped get this over the line. To everyone who's showing up for people. And
to everyone showing up for people. Okay. Is this showing up for people? Is this her way of, look at me, look what I did, pat myself on the back, I'm showing up, I got Billie Eilish stuff? It's so crazy.
Big and small ways to get through what's happened in California. Just
okay. Are these the same people whose property you were like traipsing over just like 2 weeks ago and like walking through? And the allegations, it's alleged, but the allegations were that their people moved like 100 volunteers so they could take photos. I did a story on it. There were reports that happened, allegations of it. If anything even kind of like that happened, I find that so completely disgusting that people were there trying to actually do good. And these two grief grifters came in, moved them out of the way to take some photos, got the hell out of there. That's what it seemed like. Again, you got to say allegedly, but that's what's being reported.
Thank you so much. I'm going
to go email her mom. Okay. All right. Yeah. I just find this so gross and repulsive. Look at me. I'm going to email her mom. I'm going to be a hero. Okay. Again, Billie Eilish isn't out there that I'm aware of tooting her own horn about this. She just did the right thing, whatever the nice thing, and sent this stuff on. Meghan has decided to make it the Meghan show, all about Meghan.
Email her mom now. Just wanted to share that with you guys.
I bet you did. Who stands to benefit from this? It's Meghan. It's the Meghan show. So 1:38. Let's see here. We have 5, 10, 15, 17 eyes. Impressive. 1 me, 1 my, 2 we. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 times in 1:38 seconds. Let's see. So that'd be 98 seconds divided by, what did I just say? 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Divided by 21 means she talked about herself every 4.6 seconds. That's actually pretty impressive. 4.6 seconds about the Meg while trying to tell a story about, if they do exist, a family who lost their home in a fire. Meghan made it about herself every 4.6 seconds. The whole story was about herself. The entire video was about herself. Even when showing the, Billie Eilish sent this, I feel so old. That has nothing to do with anything. That is Meghan saying, Billie can't have too much attention. I need it to be about me. Look at me. See, it's the ultimate look at me move. I'm telling you. I feel this so strongly. And I have more to show you. So once again, guys, it's self-promotion over substance. Okay. It's an opportunity for self-promotion rather than focusing on the charity aspect. She didn't have to do this on camera. She chose to do this on camera to get attention for herself and make it about herself. Again, I remind you all, every 4.6 seconds, she's talking about herself on average in this very short video. That's hard to do and try to tell a story, but Meghan does it. The timing, the sensitivity of it all, it comes at a time where many are still dealing with the aftermath of these wildfires. It's just insensitive and it's tone deaf. And I just find it completely, again, I always want to say disgusting. So I look at my list. It's appalling. It's atrocious. It's ghastly and horrendous. Pick your favorite adjective, and that's what it is. She name drops celebrities in this. I just think it's just, again, it's awful behavior. It really is. It's furthering that disaster tourism that she's becoming known for, her favorite thing. Simplicity of the act versus the publicity of it all. So, okay, let's pretend like this is a real story. I don't believe it is, but let's pretend like it is. So she secured some t-shirts. That's great. Okay. But she's made it such a big deal about herself. It's like, I need to make this thing bigger than what it actually was. I think about the privacy of the victim herself. Did she consent to have this story out here? Because Meghan is exploiting, if you believe that this person exists, she's exploiting the victim to make herself a hero. So yeah, and it's just, again, think about other efforts that's been done. Paris Hilton gave $1 million, even though she lost a house. I think, she lost her house, one of her houses as well. But she even said something along the lines, I read out the quote, I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly, but it was like, she can see the big picture and understand that other people are not as fortunate as her. So she gave $1 million to start a fund to help people. She's not out making Instagram videos saying, look at me, I got a t-shirt. I'm not belittling Billie Eilish. Don't get me wrong. I if she sent a t-shirt, that's great, especially to help a fan, whatever, that lost everything and signed some stuff. That's amazing. But Meghan, again, made it the Meghan show. I find this completely it's despicable. Now let's take a look. Here's some still shots from this. I would like to shout out Revealing the Narc because I'm going to point out some of the things she pointed. I'm going to show you some of the things she pointed out, but look at these still shots from Revealing the Narc that she posted, just of Meghan's glee, talking about this disaster and making it about herself, knowing she'll get attention for it. So again, shout out to Revealing the Narc, who gave me permission to use this. She's so lovely. Says she smiles as she tells the story of meeting a 15-year-old girl who just lost her home. I'm going to go ahead and add to that. According to the story, lost everything, her home and everything in it, in the fire. Another example of an inappropriate smile. Yes, you're absolutely right, Revealing the Narc. I couldn't agree more. Revealing the Narc also pointed out she's lying. And here's the duper delight to show it. So I didn't pause in the right place, but it's those that I showed you where she's like smiling like a lunatic. Residents weren't allowed at that time. So she created this fictional account of seeing someone go through the rubble. She's a fraud. I have to give all the credit to Revealing the Narc because I didn't even think about this. I was thinking, well, maybe if you believe they exist, and I don't think that I believe that this family exists, but let's pretend like they do. If you believe this family exists, I thought maybe where Meghan's hugging the assistant or whoever that was, that they ended up going back with them, that was caught on camera. I thought maybe during that time, but no, if this is right, Revealing the Narc is right. So the family wasn't even allowed back during the time where Meghan says that she met them. So you can't make this story make any sense whatsoever. It just doesn't. I'm trying to make sense out of a nonsensical story. Thank you, Revealing the Narc. Make sure you're following Revealing the Narc. She's wonderful. Thank you for pointing this out because this is ludicrous. This is lunacy. All right. I would like to read this because I thought this was such a good point. Let's see here. Let me put this bigger on the screen. Shared by Harry Meghan Spare. I thought that's great. Observations. Why is she so exasperated? My question exactly. She's in her mid-40s, yet acting like a lovesick, giddy teen. Absolutely. Because again, she is. I think she is being that because the focus is on her. This is her story, how she gets to be a hero, and a reminder that she was out, in her mind, saving everybody from the wildfires not long ago. It's a way to bring that back up. I find this so inappropriate. Let's see. None of the events she mentioned happened. She 100% made up the story of the 15-year-old girl. I have to say, allegedly. I tend to agree with you, but until we know, the litigious ones. Let's see. We would have heard something about it by now. I think so too. I'd like to see. I wonder if anybody will ever come forward. I'm the one in family. Okay. Yeah, I don't believe it. All right, I'll let you read the fourth one. Lay off. Never heard it called that. Yeah, some substances that this person is speculating. I just like how they worded that because damn it. Because of damn. 5, her delivery is ultra forced and unauthentic. Yes, big. Yes, I can't agree enough. This is my agreeing phase. When my husband and I, clearly they're no longer a couple. Ding, ding, ding. I think so too. I think it's just, there's no reason to work that in. She did on purpose to stop people from speculating otherwise. She's well aware of the bad press she rightly received crashing the LA fires. This woman is a complete, I'll let you read that last word. I couldn't agree more. I think this is cooked up in her head. This is my opinion. This is cooked up in her head, a story that she thought she would make her look better and that nobody would be able to fact check. So yeah, because who's the hero here? She is. She's a hero in her own story. It's her favorite thing to be. So yeah, I think it's all cooked up. All right. I wanted to point this out. Did you guys notice on her shirt? Let me go back and see if we can see it. I don't know if you can see it here. It's right. You can't see where I'm pointing. It's right on the collar of her, right on the collar of her shirt. Okay. And I kept looking at it thinking, what is that? Yeah, I'll show you. Let me go back. You'll see what it is. Let's see. Oh, you can see it there. Okay. It says Archie and Lily. I won't say the other name, but you know what it says. And then HRH Chelsea, and she says, merch alert. She's preparing for, let's see, let me make this. HRH Chelsea says, merch alert. She's preparing for any loss of revenue from the US aid fiasco with merch. Just wait for her new website. It's coming. I think so. But I also think it's a way to play, look at me. Again, it's just over and over. Look at me. I'm a mom. I'm a mom helping other moms because us moms do that. Well, I'm a mom. I actually am a mom, but I don't need to remind you that every 5 seconds because my Gosling honks in some of my live chats. And if you look close enough, you can yep, some of this is hers. So there's just evidence of it without me having to prove it by wearing her name on my shirt. I think this is crazy. It's merching, but it's also, I'm going to show you I'm a mom without actually being a mom. I find it so odd. Okay. Then there's this. Dan Wooten posted this. Disaster tourist in chief Meghan Markle scores some free merch from Billie Eilish for a teenager impacted by LA fires. She actually made an entire boastful Instagram video. Yes. About it. The most tone deaf, yes, classless. I wouldn't even call her celebrity, but I know what you're going with this on the planet. I'm cringing for her. This is the most tone deaf thing I've ever seen. I agree. Again, I'm telling you, look at me. I can finally do that on camera. Look at me has never been more applicable than right here at this moment. This is the most look at me thing she's done, and she does a ton of look at me stuff. And so Meghan, the Duchess of Pitt Staines, great name, says Meghan Markle's ex-husband, Trevor's wife, gave birth to their third child. You know if Meghan actually gave birth. Okay, so I didn't want to show the Instagram post of this because I don't want trolls going after them. I don't think that's right. So I didn't want to advertise his Instagram. That's up to him if he shares it publicly or not. But my point is, and the point that a lot of people are making is, it's interesting that Trevor was posting about his third baby today, and Meghan is doing this. Take it with a grain of salt. I think Meghan would do this regardless, but it's the same thing. Remember, there was some weirdness with Trevor's wedding venue or something. That's exactly where Meghan went and took her 4th of July photos. It was something to do with that. It was something very odd like that. So there's definitely, and the bracelet, right? It's allegedly something that Trevor had given her. So I don't think anything's a coincidence with Meghan. Anybody else, I'd write that off and be like, yeah, okay, he had a third kid, whatever. I don't think anything's a coincidence. Just saying. All right. And then, so here it is being reported by the Daily Mail. Makeup free Meghan. I'm sorry. Sorry. No, I really am sorry. I can't point there. That's not makeup free. What are we talking about? What is this? Is this Meghan merching herself in Daily Mail? Probably. Makeup free Meghan. Okay, I don't care if she's makeup free or not. That's not the point. This is so crazy. Struggles to contain her glee after landing Billie Eilish donation. Meghan can't contain her glee, not because of the donation, because Meghan made it about Meghan and got her name in the same sentence as Billie Eilish and made the wildfires about her again. And in my mind, what I really think she's doing is she's justifying why she was out there at the wildfires. This is her. Again, I have to say allegedly because I can't prove it. In my opinion, it sure seems like Meghan is trying to justify why she was at the wildfires a couple weeks ago and ticking everybody off and trying to be like, see, I'm helping people. No, I don't believe you. That's my opinion. I don't believe it. I don't. And then they did a whole article. I'm not even going to go into it, but just talking about how she was out there and and then basically this post. So I just can't with this nonsense. I cannot. I need to know your thoughts on all this. I really do. What are your thoughts? Every 4.6 seconds, she made it about herself. I would love to. You have to chime in the comments on this and let me know. Is this the most tone deaf narcissistic thing she's done? Maybe so. Is it the most look at me thing she's done? Probably. I feel like it, at least since she's left the royal family. I could probably go back and find some stuff when she was with the royal family that was pretty look at me, but this would have to be one of the top ones since she left, I think. Look at me. And that's including some of the school visits. She made the fire about herself. She made helping somebody, if you believe they exist, about herself. She made getting Billie Eilish to send some stuff about herself. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't even know. I know. I'm just yelling at myself at this point, but need to know your thoughts on all this, guys. Dying to know. Let me know in the comments below. Is this just the most look at me thing you've seen? I think it is. But yeah. Okay. I'm going to leave this here. I'm dying to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. As always, I love you flockers so much. I can't wait to read all your thoughts on this one, and I truly hope you have the best day. I will be doing a live again soon. I don't know if this is going up Tuesday night or Wednesday morning, whenever it goes up. Check back with me because I don't know if I'll do a live either Wednesday. I'll either do a live Wednesday night or Thursday night. I'm just not sure yet. We'll figure it out. But I'm up for it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll talk to you again soon. Honk, honk, everyone. And also, look at me. Look at my Billie Eilish. So, okay, side note. I love Claudia Winkleman. Do you guys know who she is? She's a British, she hosts What's Strictly, and she's just funny. I enjoy her on like different panel shows. She talked about, on one of my favorite podcasts, it's called Off Menu. I'm sounding like Megan right now. It's all about me. Off Menu podcast. She talked about her daughter loving Billie Eilish. Eilish. And so she kept calling her Billie Eyelash. And that made me laugh. So ever since then, I've wanted to call her Billie Eyelash when I hear her name. So if I called her Billie Eyelash, that's why. It's not to make fun of Billie Eilish. It's because I love Claudia Winkleman. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you. Can't wait to read your comments on this one. I hope you had the best day. Look at me. Hit the like for me. Make sure you're subscribed to me. I'm Generosity. Look at that. I didn't even mean to rhyme there. Thanks for everything. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.